Hey everybody, welcome. It's Doug Mystic Board Game Geek, bringing you our next episode of Wizards Academy, where we are trying to save the day. Yeah, with spells against demons who are trying to destroy the Academy. We have our three wizards. If you haven't been following along, please do so. I'm not going to explain or talk about the rules or anything, but our three wizards are trying to stop these disasters from happening by placing 4 guardians in the corners of the rooms, one in each corner. We got 2 so far. I had to destroy one, so I need a way to replace him, because we needed the glyphs that were in that room to continue on. And that's caused us a little bit of trouble. But not that much trouble. Not really. Anyway, guys, we're going to continue, so I hope you enjoyed it, and let's get started. We're going to jump right in with our turn for Bramble Thorne, who is way up here in this top room where he's going to pick up some well-needed glyphs and try and outrun the little imps that are there. So basically what he has there is a couple of options. Now, first thing we have to do, of course, is go through his disaster. His disaster is a discharge. The current player immediately casts the highest level botch spell that has been bound. This costs no glyphs. Okay, so the highest level botched spell is going to be freeze, it looks like. It's this one here. Let's see if you can read it. Oh, sorry, dropped the card. That's not good. Let me grab that. Here we go. Okay. It says place an ice token in your room. Replace all water tokens in your current room and adjacent room with ice tokens. Well, there aren't any other water tokens. There's just ice tokens. But that's going to be interesting because there's 2 in there now. Now, what happens when you have 2 ice tokens in a room? Not good stuff. So, if we stay in there, a wizard ending their turn in a room with 2 ice tokens is killed. So we're not going to stay in there anymore. We can't. That bites. But there's also a special. When a wizard or creature enters a room containing a single ice token, we slide through. We know that. But the 2 imps in there are going to be unable to move because of the 2 ice tokens there. So that's going to be his discharge, and that's going to go boom right there. And then he's going to draw another disaster card. It's going to be a haunt. We'll deal with that when we get to it. But now we're going to take his turns. First thing he's going to do is pick up one of these glyphs. As a room action, he might do that twice and then move. Yeah, I think he's going to do that again. Pick up 2 of those glyphs because we can use them for cool things. Trying to find out. We might be running a little low on those ones. Wait, they're still on the board. Okay, then we're going to get another one of those. That's 2. He's got, right now, he's got a bunch of glyphs. And then he's in the horde room, right? Pay 5 glyphs. Wait, you know what? No, I have 5 now, but I can't stay in there to build the staff. Well, what can I do? Can't end in a room with fire. We're getting boxed in here, guys. I need to somehow get rid of the fire. You know what I could do? Isn't there a chill spell? Contains no ice or water. Place a single ice token in it, and then we remove any fire tokens. I could do that. That spell requires glyphs that he has. No, he's only got one of those glyphs, unfortunately. Well, let's see. We're going to move then. So for our final action, we are going to move to here because we really don't have any place else we can go. So he's going to move in there with Flitter. That's going to be the end of his turn. Unfortunately, it's not a very productive turn, but we wanted to grab a couple glyphs in there since we can't stay in there anymore. He's got 5 glyphs. He could pop in there next turn and then maybe build the staff, which would be awesome. Okay, and he's got lots of glyphs to do that with. Now we're going to go on to Flitter. So Flitter got a problem with imps. It says activate imps. Okay, so let's activate the imps. Now the imps happen to be, 2 of them are right there, so we're going to leave it here for now. And we're going to activate some imps. So it says, in a room with at least one wizard, no, in a room with a glyph source, each wizard loses a glyph of that type. Okay, so we're going to lose, it's going to be this type, so we're going to lose this one. And Bramble Thorne's going to lose this one, but they're the only 2 that have those glyphs. So we lost those 2. Then they're both going to lose. Oh my gosh, there's 2 imps in there, so we're going to activate both of them. They're both going to lose these 2 as well. And then I believe the imps disappear after that point. Well, it also says remove any fire or water, but not ice. If no wizard had a glyph, the imp is removed. Okay, but they did. So that next turn they would be removed because there's no wizards with the glyphs left in there. Alright, now they can't move or anything, but the other one can. There's one in this little room down over here. He's going to move into the mana crystal room. I think it requires two. So he went in the mana crystal room because our bear Nivetta is there. It says in a room adjoining a room containing a glyph or wizard, move into that adjoining room. Well, he did. So he ran into there, and that's it for the imps. Okay, now if there are fewer than X number of imp portals, we're going to spawn one, but there aren't fewer. Now I'm going to back up because we're going to spawn some imps. Let's back up here. They're all going to be right here in this corner. So we're going to spawn one here, here, and here. And that's going to be it. Boom. That is the threat. That was pretty bad, though. It actually took its toll on us there. And then this is the new threat for Flitter. Now Flitter gets to take a turn. So Flitter does have a number, got two of these high-level glyphs. And I think that, well, what we could do is turn them into, because we do know a spell that we need to get to. Let me think. Okay, Flitter's going to use a move action to obliterate this little imp there with Nova out of her staff. Because her staff has Nova spell in it and it can be used as a move action. She's going to then cast a spell. She is going to cast a spell using these two, but she's going to turn them both into this thing using her wand to give her the ability to cast the scribe spell. And we're going to scribe the spell we discovered last turn, which is teleport self. So remember, we got to call the spell out and do it. Boom. That doesn't cast a spell. We actually cast the spell scribe, but we lock that in. It can't be messed with now. That's good. Okay, and then she has a move action still. No, she has a magic action, a move action. She can take a room action. For her room action, she's going to take another glyph. And that will be her turn. Okay, that is it for Flitter. Man, we're not getting where we need to be. We did uncover another spell, which is good. And it's a teleport self spell, so we can teleport to any room in the academy. That includes the outer dimension, I believe. Oh, it starts outside the academy, so I guess not. We have to have a special spell for that. Then we're going to go to Nivetta, who has absolutely no glyphs right now, and she's in the mana crystal room. It says activate all threats for her. We're going to activate the holy room, which is going to be okay, well, an imp anyway. Imp portal. The library and the lost room. So let's start with the imp portal. It's going to populate a new imp. There's also ice in there, but I don't think it does anything unless when it activates. When ice activates, it freezes nearby water. There's no 2 ice tokens, so we're okay there. It says, in adjoining rooms that they are considered to be part of the same ice block. If one is activated, they are all activated. When ice is activated, every water token in the room adjoining the activated ice is replaced with an ice token. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, boom. That's it for that. And then we go to the library. The library has fire in it, so the fire is going to spread. Let's see where that's going to go. I'm going to draw a random location and see what direction towards the cursed room. Okay, that's fair enough. I guess we could say that it can't. Well, let's look at that. So here is the fire going towards the. That's fire as well. I guess we're going to have to look at fire and see. Activated. When fire is activated, spreads. If 2 fire tokens are joining, they are considered part of the same fire. Spreads in a single direction. Okay. It's going to go into that ice room. So interaction, fire melts ice and is extinguished by water. So fire is going to go into here. And it's going to melt the ice that's there. And then what? Let me keep reading just to be sure. It kills wizards and trolls, but it has no effect on imps, demons, or guardians. Imps that obtain a glyph will remove fire. Well, that's good, because they're about to obtain a glyph. Oh, no, they're not. Yeah, they're not going to obtain a glyph unless I run through there and get another token. Okay, and then we got, that was the library. Now we got the lost room, which is lost and has an ice token in it. It activates, but nothing happens since it's not adjoining any other room. So that's going to be into her disaster. Let's see what the next one is. Is activate all threats in the master study. Okay, Nivetta. Nivetta is in a bad spot. Really can't get anywhere. Okay, here's what we're going to do with Nivetta. Well, we need one of those. We need one of those glyphs because we got spells to cast still in that range, like teleport self, as a matter of fact. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Nivetta is going to move one into the room with the fire, pick up one of those glyphs as a room action, take that glyph, and then continue to move here. Remember, Nivetta has robes and is totally immune to ice. She could actually move down this direction too, but we'll do this for now because I got a little bit of a plan there. Unfortunately, that's going to be the end of her turn. So we're going to wrap back around now to Bramble Thorne, who's got some things he might be able to do. But he's got a haunt. It says all wizards move one space towards the nearest haunt. Ooh, okay. Token. Ignoring obstacles that slow but do not prevent movement. If there is no haunt threatening... Okay, there is a haunt. There's one way down over here, so we're going to move one space. So everybody's going to move to here. Okay, now they're not ending their turn there, so they don't have to endure it. But that is going to be Nivetta's disaster. Now we got wild magic. That's the one where we randomize all the unbound spells. So I'm glad that we locked in the ones we have. Okay, so Bramble Thorne. Bramble Thorne's going to take a glyph. Boom. From there. We can't stay there. Cannot stay there. Okay. God, I really want to build the item that the item that's there, but he can't. So, okay. Well, what can he do? Can he do anything of use? Can he do anything to get rid of the fire? He might. Let's see. Can he do... No, he can't do a chill spell. Can he do a freeze spell? He can. He can cast freeze spells. Let's place an ice token in any room. Okay, he's going to cast a spell. So he moved in there, picked up a glyph. He's going to cast a spell using these two tokens, these two glyphs. And that's going to be the freeze spell. Place an ice token in your room. Replace all water tokens in your current and adjacent rooms. There aren't any. So we're just going to place an ice token in the room. Which, wait, I don't know if that's going to work that way with the fire. I think it's the other way around. We need water, not ice. So we're not going to do that, actually. Yeah, that would not have worked. So, bummer. We need water, not ice. Okay. I think then what he'll do is cast the teleport self spell. Nah. He could move out of there. And we already have this. Okay, the problem is... Oh, no, wait. I know what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to move. So for his first action, he's going to move here. Second action, rather, he picked up a glyph. Second action, he's casting a spell. It's going to be the combination of these two glyphs, and I'll show you which one that is. Okay, so here it is. We're going to cast these two, so it's going to intersect here. Let's see what that spell is. Hopefully it's something good. Burn. Place fire token in your room. Remove all water tokens from your room before placing the fire token. Okay, burn is in that one. That's not good. We're going to put in a fire token. I need to grab one. Okay, so we're going to replace this with the fire token because the ice is going to melt away. That's not what we wanted. And I can't stay there or I'll die. So, gosh, there's only one place to go for right now. And that's right here. So he'll move into the cursed room to get away from the fire. Game gets tougher and tougher as we go, guys. I tell you, it's really hard. I don't think we're going to win. I can't see how I'm going to win right now because I'm starting to run low on disasters. There's only 2 left to shuffle in, then we're down to our last run through of disasters. But let's move on to Flitter's turn. Okay, Flitter's turn. Flitter is loaded for bear, not really. We got activate all threats in the Enchanted Well and the Flux Portal. So the Enchanted Well, the Flux Portal has fire and darkness, but the darkness doesn't do anything, so we're just going to activate the fire. There are no disasters in the Enchanted Well, but there's about to be, because we're about to activate fire. We'll see, maybe not. We'll see what the location card says. Boom. Location card says 1. It's going to go into this room here. Okay, so fire is going to spread into this room with this water portal, but we know that fire and water don't do well with each other. I think it extinguishes the water, or burns out the water. I'm not sure. Fire melts ice and is extinguished by water, so it moves in there and bloop, 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 bloop. It is gone. Okay, that is our disaster. Okay, that's the last one. Let's get her next one out. Okay, that's going to be her next one. Activate in the warded room and cursed room. Okay, now she has only got one glyph right now, which is this one. I'd kind of like to bind that burn spell. I don't know if we're going to be able to. Well, we can. So, also, man, a teleport self spell is so good. We're going to pick up a glyph here. Boom. For 1. That's her a room action. She's going to move there for another action. She could have, well, let's rethink this. She can cast... Nope, she can't. So, what we can do then, we got to get rid of this fire somehow. This is crazy. We're going to go 2, that's her second action over there. Then she is going to cast a spell. Unfortunately, it's not the one I want. She's going to cast Bind the Scribe spell using these 2, but using her wand to turn them into this glyph. And she's going to get rid of that. She's going to turn up that burn spell before Yvetta, or before Bramble Thorne's wild magic screws things up. Okay, she's calling out burn. It's going to be right here. Boom, burn. We got that spell now. Okay, because I don't want to get mixed up. It's yeah, it's a, you know, it's a botch spell. So I like to get those botch spells turned up. And we're turning up quite a bit of spells, and it makes me feel like we're accomplishing something, but not enough. She has no glyphs at that point, though, so that's going to end her turn. Unfortunately, and that's not a. We're having a not so good turn here. Okay, next up is going to be Yvetta, and Yvetta's got her robes of ice. But we're going to activate this to activate all threats in the Master Study and Cursed Room. Let's go do that. First up in the Cursed Room, we have an imp. And we know what imps do. They do nasty stuff. In a room with at least one wizard who has a glyph, which is Bramble Thorne, which he does in fact have a glyph. Okay. One wizard present loses a glyph of their choice and a fire or water token. Hey, that's good. Okay. So he's going to lose this glyph, because we can always get more of those. There's no threats in that room. And that will remove the fire token. That is awesome. Cleared that room up with the bad thing. Okay, because he stole a glyph. And, oh wait, no. Wrong room, guys. Wrong room. That was here, the cursed room. So he just stole a glyph. It says only in the room. God, we should have... Man, that sucks. Okay, well, anyway, that was that. And then we got the study. Cursed room and the study. Study. Where's that? Way over somewhere. Study. See, library, holy room, horde, mana room, unstable room, planar rift, laboratory, lost room. I'm going to read every room before I find this study. Oh, master study. It's down here in the corner with water, so there's another water token down there. And that's going to go right here. So there's water building up in there. It's going to flood over eventually, I think. I don't know how that works. Doesn't seem to do that. Anyway, that is the end of Yvetta's curse, or disastrous. We're getting another one. Getting low on those. Another imp invasion's coming soon. We want to be in the room with the fire, but we can't be because we'll die. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. Now, if we had a fire robe, we could get away with it. Maybe I should have taken fire instead of ice, but there was so much ice on the board for Yvetta. But she is starting in a room with fire, so we're going to take a glyph, another one of these glyphs, boom. We're going to have an imp invasion, so we're going to lose them. We're going to lose both of them. Why bother? Yeah, I'm not going to bother. Take it. So for first action, she's going to move. She's going to go 1, 2, 3 all the way over to here, and that's going to be her whole turn. And that's going to be it for her, because she's going to go over there and collect some more of the glyphs over there. Maybe get some ability to blow things up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We got to get some stuff cleared out. We need a, well, Actually, yeah, I do know how to get another spell cast. We'll see. It'll be next turn, though. And it's been a couple turns, so we're going to end it here, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. This game is challenging, very puzzly, and we're getting closer to the end, I think. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.